What happens when the pace of content becomes faster than our brains can handle? Hey, I'm Alex, and this is Find a Millennial Diary. Today's episode is a scroll-induced fever dream. Now, if you've ever lost 2 hours to TikTok and felt overstimulated, underwhelmed, and somehow both motivated and depressed, well, this one's for you. We're talking about the scroll, the swipe, the algorithm, the dopamine drip of 15-second highs and 1 second attention span. Let's talk about why TikTok didn't just change how we consume our content, it changed our actual nervous system. Now, TikTok isn't just an app, it's a vortex. 1 minute you're watching a girl make overnight oats, then you're crying over a dog rescue, you're watching someone explain the French Revolution in a wig, all before your coffee's even ready. It's fun, it's wild, but damn, it's a lot. The For You page, more like a digital slot machine. Every scroll is a gamble. Will it make you laugh, cry, shop? Hell, spiral. We used to read blogs. Now we can't make it through a video longer than 30 seconds. Our brains are frazzled. TikTok trains us to expect a payoff instantly. And if we don't get it, we just scroll and scroll and scroll. This isn't just habit. It's conditioning. Let's talk about this algorithm that TikTok has. It knows when you pause. It knows when you replay. It learns what makes you anxious and gives you more of it. If you ever notice how when you're sad, your TikTok feed just gets a little darker, or when you're hyped, it's all glow ups and wins. Now, that's not by accident. That's data. And for millennials who are already high functioning and low key falling apart, that feedback loop is a recipe for burnout. TikTok is where we go to be entertained, but also, unfortunately, to compare, to perform, and at times to disappear. It's where people build businesses and lose their minds at the same time, and where creativity thrives, but so does anxiety. We're overwhelmed by possibility and paralyzed by perfectionism. And most of all, we don't know when to log off. Now, here's the thing. We don't have to delete TikTok, but we do need to redefine our relationship with it. Ask yourself, is this content nourishing me or is it numbing me? Am I inspired or am I spiraling? Am I watching or am I avoiding? Now, listen, you're allowed to pause. You're allowed to mute, block, unfollow. You're allowed to exist without uploading proof that you do. Now, TikTok is both joy and chaos. It's where I've discovered songs I love, creators who feel like friends, and recipes I'll never make. It's not all bad, but when we live in a world that moves this fast, we've got to slow ourselves down on purpose, or we risk forgetting what it feels like to be bored, to think, and most importantly, to breathe. So let's answer the question, what happens when the pace of content becomes faster than our brains can handle? Well, we glitch. We scroll past our emotions. We confuse simulation with satisfaction. But the answer isn't to go analog. It's to be aware, to be intentional. Now, on our next episode, we'll talk about the algorithm and how the algorithm knows I'm sad, because when the apps start feeding our feelings back to us, we've got to ask, who's really in control here? Now, if this episode made you laugh, pause, or toss your phone across the room, head over to my link at alexiscardoza.com, follow the podcast on Apple or Spotify, and hit that YouTube sub, because slowing down doesn't mean disappearing. It means doing things on your timeline. Take a breath, put the phone down, and remember, this is fine.
Goodbye.